Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
None of Joe's projects have translated into production line items yet. Hey, partner.
How y'all doing?
All right.
How you doing,
all right.
sir?
Good to see you, brother.
We need some cash intake right now.
What y'all shooting today?
Oh, a little bit of all of it. Best way to sell products, put them in the hands of the people.
What can I come see you? Oh, any day of the week, sir. We're open 6 days a week. Every day but Sunday.
We got a 50 cal that's shooting in here right now,
Yes,
so we're gonna.
You're gonna have to go a little bit down range.
So y'all will be in their way. Whenever you get ready, you go
That's
ahead
us.
and shoot over here.
All right. One of the things I want to show here is a new core design for our 22 suppressor. Going to be a big difference between this and that 50 cal.
Well, they had a couple guys was interested in the suppressors.
Well, let's just show them what it's about. Hey, little brother, you going to be cold for a minute?
Yeah.
I just want to take my ears off while I shoot this one.
It's super quiet.
You hear that thump down there? That's the bullet hitting the target. Now listen careful. Can you hear that little ting?
I can.
That's the firing pin.
That's awesome.
I couldn't be happier with our 22 suppressor. I don't think the fellow with the 50 cal's even paying attention. I think he's got bigger issues on his mind.
You know, no matter how phenomenal that sound is, there's something wrong with it. I think it's gonna beat itself apart.
That's a little much, man.
Better watch out, slow that thing down. He's gonna start getting some cook-offs.
Since it's water-cooled, it runs that fast, or what?
Yeah, but he ain't got his water tank with him. A water-cooled 50 cal Browning will handle one hell of a rate of sustained fire. But this one doesn't have his water bucket, and it is shooting at way too high a rate of fire. At the worst, he's gonna have a catastrophic failure. At the tail end of World War I, John Moses Browning invented not only the 50 caliber machine gun, but also the cartridge that it fired. Now, just about everybody's familiar with the heavy barrel version, the M2, but originally the weapon had a much shorter, lighter barrel and was water-cooled. That's what we've got today, and it is one hell of a machine.
Mind if we approach, sir?
Mind if we peek?
Absolutely.
That thing was hauling ass, bro. I mean,
Is that what
it
it's
was
supposed to do?
not that
Not
much.
that fast.
Oh, yeah?
Have you got your water jug?
Yeah, it was leaking, so I didn't bring it today. Does that make a big difference?
Yeah, it's a lot thinner barrel in there. And they do normally have a higher rate of fire than the air-cooled, but that's high. That'll beat your gun to death. This 50 cal's a danger to the shooter and anybody else in close proximity. He's gonna get himself seriously hurt running it. Might have some wear in your buffer, or it might just not be adjusted right.
Would you know anybody local that might be able to give it over a haul?
Yeah, we got a place called Red Jacket. Just go in there and we'll get you logged in and tear it apart, see what you got going on. All right, man, well, look, we're about wrapped up. We gotta get back to the office.
Yes, I appreciate you, man.
Good luck with it, all right?
There's a guy here to see you.
Hey, brother,
Hey,
what's
what are you
going
up to?
on, man? You decided
Good
to
to
swing
see-
by, huh?
Yeah.
Mr. Watercool.
Good to see
How
you.
you
Yes,
doing,
sir.
man?
Good to see you.
Let's check it out. You want me to get Joe?
Nah, man, he's gonna be bogged down for a while. Man, you even got the boxing and everything.
Yes, sir.
Stephanie,
Here we go.
Yeah?
this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
You know, these old guns are really my passion, and hell, the older the better. But let me tell you something, you do not want to forget, every part in that gun is about 90 years old.
I've seen you interact with a lot of people at a range, but rarely have I seen you grab the gun from them and say, no, we need to work on this.
Had he kept shooting, we were in the way of the shrapnel. This thing's designed to shoot at about 700 rounds a minute on the high side. It was shooting at probably 1,800 rounds a minute. At some point, it's just going to prematurely detonate. All this goes into the air. Getting this Browning 50 cal back in good running shape, I'm gonna have to take some extra care with it. I want a man on this gun that I know will remember that primary rule. First, do no harm. He said this thing leaks. That's why he don't run it with water. Well, it's got to hold water. It's going to eat the barrel up.
Yeah.
The buffer's got to just be fried, that's all. Recoil buffer on this 50 cal, think of it like a shock absorber on your car. All of the Browning machine gun designs rely heavily on their buffer to regulate the speed of the moving part, the cycling rate of the weapon. If you got wear, the bolt runs too fast, the gun's gonna overheat, it's gonna start jamming up, it's just gonna beat the gun to death. Just start at the back plate, end at the muzzle.
Yes, sir.
While you're at it, though, you better take a good look inside that barrel, make sure he ain't already burned it out. Now, the first thing we're going to do is ditch this buffer and get a new one in there. Get it slowed down and running at the right speed. The next step is going to be checking out replacing that barrel. As hot as it's been running, I got no doubt that the rifling's been shot plumb out of it. And we're going to have to get some new O-rings on it. Get that water jacket a good watertight seal. Now, once we've got it all back together, this Browning's going to be able to operate just the way it did when it left the factory over 90 years ago. All right, brother. Well, it's your monkey. Don't goof it up.
Yes, sir.
This is an awesome project to be a part of. There's a lot of precision involved in this. It just means a lot to me. I don't want to screw this one up.